breathe after.
Hello all and welcome. It is another Les Mis Q&A. I'm very happy, and I'm sure you are as well, to have Chris Durling here, who plays Enjolras. So thank you for coming, Chris.
Hi Matt. Hi guys.
I asked for questions and I got so many questions. Obviously if your question's not here, it's just because there are too many. Some of these are corkers as well, thank you. Faye, do you think Enjolras Eponine would work out if they didn't die?
I don't think so, no. She's dirty.
She is really dirty.
She's like that girl you want to have around. Like, she's fun and she's there. You should tell her how it is, but she's not my type.
Confair asks, favourite dance move?
Because obviously we're on tour and we're away from our partners, my girlfriend Antoinette, she always, when she goes out without me, likes to do my dance moves sometimes, and it's always about the shoulders. Yeah, it's always like up here somewhere, quite contained, you know. I wouldn't call myself a triple threat, I'm just a threat.
Okay. Keiko, if you were Marius, who would you choose, Eponine or Cosette?
I think I'd have to maybe bring the show forward in time, maybe like pash both of them, just to figure it out. But then I'd probably be like, sorry girls, like, I'm focused on Paris.
Well, that's the thing with Enjolras though, isn't it?
I think even like on the barricade, I don't even sort of put the males and females different. You know, we're all there.
Chris Durling fans, aren't we all? If you could be any student apart from Marius and Enjolras, who would it be and why?
So often I attach them to the wonderful human beings that I share the stage with. So
Same as Holly.
I've always had a soft spot for Portrayal for some reason.
Yeah, I like Portrayal. Enjolras y Enjolras. This is the longest question ever. It took him 3 tweets to send this.
Oh.
Enjolras-Grantaire interaction varies from one production to another. The director tells you what to do, surely. But how does your portrayal of Enjolras differ to other productions you've seen?
The one time I've seen Les Mis was 3 years ago, and I'd just gotten off the plane to London. Bad idea. So I might have slept through, you know, quite a bit of it. You know, Hugo plays the role now, and Luke, who played it beforehand, we had very different relationships, and I love that they'll just let that kind of work its way, if that makes sense. And I have no doubt that Hugo and I and Enjolras and Grantaire have the relationship that we do because of the 2-year journey that Hugo and I have had doing this wonderful show together.
Only 500 questions to go. Chris Durling fans, again. If you could be in someone else's body when you wake up tomorrow, who and what is the first thing you do?
The last 5 years, I've been quite a passionate cyclist. I peaked for the Tour de France, so I'd probably wake up and I'd be inside someone's body riding the Tour de France.
Faye, Inna, favourite pasta?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese in Manila.
There's a big Italian influence in Australia and some good pasta.
Yeah. Leah Nunel, what ensemble parts do you play in this production?
Well, I start rowing next to Matt at the back of the convict ship, which is a lot of fun. Going straight into the farm, then we become beggars and factory workers, and I get changed for a policeman when we're arresting Fontaine because she's causing all sorts of trouble, biting people on faces and so on. And that's it, and then I go right through Enjolras, and then it's nice to finish off my journey again with Matt, playing flunkies in the wedding.
Yeah, I love the flunkies.
Yeah, Clarence and...
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Cecil.
Cecil.
They're the names of our flunkies.
Jolly Ranchers. Hi Chris, if you could do Les Mis in the future, would you rather be Valjean or Javert?
It's a hard choice, but I'll go with Valjean. Valjean is an iconic role in our industry, and you grow up and you listen to it, and it seems like such a mountain to climb that I guess one day you'd like to think that you could climb it. Hopefully by the time I'm grey and old enough to play such a role, I might be like a stay-at-home dad / part-time coffee drinker and cyclist.
Iris R, what's your favourite line you get to sing as Enjolras?
Let others rise.
Let others rise.
Yeah.
Chrysia, hi Chrysia. Why are actors who play Marius so freaking handsome?
Marius.
I think that was Enjolras, and I think I've written Marius.
Paul Wilkins plays it in our production, and he's a bit scratchy around the edges.
Here's Paul Wilkins. Gross.
Hey, the book obviously states Enjolras as the golden boy, especially in this new production with the glorious blonde wig. They kind of want to go with that Greek god kind of look, which is, I find funny. Who's the leader? She is. So thank you. Handsome.
Lauren, if you could walk, I like this question. If you could walk with a theme song playing in the background, what would yours be?
Because I'm a little bit like silly, funny kind of vibe, and I'm kind of like that when it comes to like my romance. I love that song, Jump for My Love, from, what's it from?
Oh, Love Actually.
Yeah, Love Actually, when Hugh Grant's being quite strong with the US president and he does all these bad dance moves and he's like, gets going and he's like, yeah, I'm so badass, because I don't really see myself as cool anyway, so when I'm like being cool and I'm strutting down the street, I'd be jumping and, you know, like annoying people.
Kylo Renzo, clever. What's your fave Les Mis moment?
I often think about the backstage track as much as our onstage track, you know, because it's so sort of choreographed to where we have to be. I remember for the first like 6 months a year, I would just be getting changed listening to Javert Suicide, like, and I was just always engaged with it, if that makes sense.
The best place in the world.
Barcelona.
Brian asks, can you sing a snippet of a Valjean song?
Something like that. Sorry, Brian. That's why I'm Enjolras and not Valjean.
Aurora, if you could have an alternative ending for your character, would you?
Absolutely not. I think they know that they sort of need to pay the ultimate sacrifice for that memory to fuel what will happen in the revolutions to come.
Cherise May, what's the best thing about being part of Les Mis?
The people. You know, I've done a few shows now, and whether it's a well-written show or a not so well-written show, Les Mis is obviously a beautiful piece, but it always comes down to the people and the experience. Cecil and Clarence.
For example. Lauren, what superpower would you have and why? Oh no.
I wouldn't be a superpower, but I wouldn't have these pathetically short, girly legs. You know what? I peak for traveling, so how about it's just like a transporter, because, you know, I want to see the entire world. I always have a joke with Antoinette that my printer is a time machine, and I'll be like, I'll be straight there in 5 minutes, babe, to give you a cuddle or make you a cup of tea, and I'll be like, oh, time machine.
Carla, favourite food?
If I'm like rewarding myself at the end of the week kind of, you know, thing, I'm a big pizza guy.
Abby Munoz, do you or have you had a hard time holding your breath for dead Enjolras?
Yes. I used to get like quite sore in my diaphragm, solar plexus here. The body's very clever, so it just figures out what it needs to do. So after so many shows, it's fine. I've actually got a bit of time when we're hanging out.
Yeah, that's another moment.
Okay.
Let's try and do quick answers. Matt, put the timer on.
Bang.
L'Aigle, what would you miss most about the tour once it ends?
Getting paid to do this show and see wonderful parts of the world.
Shannon, have you ever tried durian?
Yes, I did. We had a challenge on the top of the Durian Esplanade Theatre, and the texture was weird, but the taste was fine.
Angelique316, if given a chance to customise Andres' wig, what would it look like?
Well, I'd probably just get rid of the beautiful locks and just go with flat out pull back pony.
Comfair, would you say you are angelically handsome?
I wouldn't want to say it, but you know, I think it every day. No.
Not 24601. Does falling down the barricade in the final battle hurt?
Oh, well, it did on the day after opening night. I used to do it backwards and I popped a rib.
Oh,
and it
really?
took like 14 months for me not to feel it when I was breathing.
Yana G, this is Yana Banana, you've changed your name. Have you ever forgotten your lyrics?
Yeah, I have. Sometimes if I say "fi confere," I go "kui" or something like that.
Brian, pros cons sharing a dressing room with Paul.
Some laughs. Pro, you know, we all like to laugh. Cons, you know, he's a pretty hairy guy. I might put my underwear like on under a towel or something, but he just likes to kind of just like whip it out. He's a very friendly guy.
Lauren, fave thing about Singapore?
I think for me it's literally like the cityscape. It's a beautiful city and marina. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Carla, maths or science?
Maths.
Elsa, best advice you've gotten and advice you give to people if they asked?
Water is better than Gatorade. No, I'm kidding. I think the biggest lesson I've probably just figured out when I was in my late 20s was no one is the same as you. You're not competing with anybody, but just competing with, say, the version of you yesterday, being the best version of you. Doesn't matter how many auditions you do up against Matt, you'll always do the material different, and they'll either want Matt or they'll either want you. So just be proud of who you are, you'll do the best work, and then you walk away and you won't care.
I have a lot more questions here, but we are running out of time. So we're going to do a little speed round. The only answer you can give is yes, no, maybe.
Bring it on.
Would you like to play another character in Les Mis in the future?
Yes.
Do you like and listen to pop music?
Yes.
Would you like to go on as Cosette one day?
No. Done it.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
Are you as good in dancing as you are in singing?
No.
Have you tried singing underwater?
Absolutely.
Would you like to play Jackal/Hyde?
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
There we go. And that's it.
What if I want to play Jekyll but I don't want to play Hyde?
Can I play Hyde? You're like the handsome doctor, and then I'll be...
Maybe if we get our forces together, we could play Fontaine somehow. If you wear my Enjolras wig.
I dreamed a dream.
And maybe I do contemporary, like behind you, to bring that.
Because I always think it just needs a little bit extra, that song,
Yeah,
doesn't
it does. Come over and do this!
That's it. We are done. Thank you so much for
My
coming and
pleasure.
answering all these lovely people's questions.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Lots of comments, please, for the lovely Chris Durling. And I will see you in the next video, which I think will be a Singapore taste testing video.
Ooh.
Lots of interesting Singapore treats. Thank you very much. Lots of love, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.